I'm Heyzeus. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, or outside of our great and glorious Counter-Strike bubble, but who would want to do that, you're probably aware that the Faceit Major is only about 2 and a bit months away, and obviously we now know a lot of details. The dates are starting to be nailed down, NIP looks like they won't even make the minor again, all the important things are coming clear. But what we don't know at this point is what the stickers are going to look like. There hasn't been any leaks or hints or anything like that to give us any guide about what to expect. Hold on. Pause the tape, Jamie. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what symbol E-League used at Boston to promote its tournament. Huh, funny that. I wonder what they used at Atlanta though. Well, isn't that something? But maybe it's just E-League. I wonder what ESL did for Cologne. Okay, sure, that's 2016. What about 2015? Huh, would you look at that? What about 2014 though? Oh, okay, so ESL didn't bother making a different sticker. Now, I'm not saying I'm certain that something substantially similar to this will end up as the, tournament sticker for the London Faceit Major, and part of the reason for that is because I'm not certain. For example, PGL Krakow had a different logo to its sticker, and so did MLG Columbus. But if we compare the Krakow logo to the ESL and E-League logos, you can see a bit of a difference. The Krakow logo is miles more detailed and complicated than the ESL or E-League offerings, and I think the Faceit London logo definitely comes down far more on the side of the ESL and E-League stickers. So I'm not certain, but I am feeling about 85% sure that this logo is going to end up in game as the tournament sticker for Faceit London. So, you're excited, right? I've just found a sticker hiding in plain sight. Just kidding. I know no one cares about the tournament logo sticker, and at this point I know half the audience is probably heading for the dislike button at the moment, wondering what's up with this misleading clickbaity bullshit. And I promise I've actually got more here. You see, what if this isn't just the tournament sticker, but also the template for all the team stickers and potentially all the autographs? All you really have to do is adjust the colours and stick a logo over the top, and more or less you end up with the sticker you're going to get. Before I go any further, I just want to show that this is actually plausible. A lot of tournaments actually had very similar backgrounds on their sticker logos as they did on their other stickers. For example, Cologne 2014, Cologne 2016, PGL Krakow, Cluj-Napoca, and we can see a clear reason behind the exceptions. Cologne 2015 had the same logo as Cologne 2014, so they had to change it or they'd end up with the same stickers. And with the E-League majors, there was an alternative E-League logo that they wanted to use. So where does this leave Faceit London? Well, Faceit actually does have an alternative logo that they could potentially use as a background, but it's worth noting that they also use the hexagon quite a lot on their platform as well. It's not like they just made it up for this tournament. So I think there's a pretty good chance that they could be sticking with the hexagon background for the rest of their stickers. And I'll discuss what it might be like if they go for the alternative background instead later on in the video. Now, just to be clear, I can guarantee you there will be some minor alterations to this when they bring out the team stickers, even if they do go for this design. There always is a few. If you look at some of the other stickers, you can see there's a couple of bits and pieces that are different, but I'm going to assume that it's still going to look substantially similar. So, assuming they go ahead with this hexagon background, how do the stickers turn out? Well, in my opinion, I think they look not too bad, to be honest, but I think it will come down to a lot of the finer details. I think the exact sort of colour palette they go for, how saturated the colours are, is going to matter a lot. The size of the team logos themselves are also going to be very important. I think it's, crucial that the team logos aren't too small. At that point it will be all background and no logo, and generally speaking, those stickers aren't very popular. I think a lot depends also on what sort of hollow and foil effects they go for. Hopefully it's something nice and vibrant and striking. I think particularly with, big black background areas and stuff like that, you really need a good hollow effect to make use of that. One thing I did notice making these mock-ups is also that there's a risk that, the word Faceit and the word London can get covered over, so I suspect any, final sticker we see in the game will probably move those words off to the side a bit where they're a bit more safe. But overall, I think there's plenty of potential. I think it's just going to come down to the finer details. I also threw together a couple of autographs which I think turned out fairly well. I mean, it will depend on exactly what sort of finish they have and exactly how the colours work, but still they look as good as any other Majors autographs, and provided they can be scraped just fine, I think the design works. So all in all, I think there's some potential here. These could make for quite decent stickers, provided the design is actually used in the first place, obviously. Now, I also mentioned that there's another background that Faceit could use, this symbol, and I think this could also be pretty cool. It could have a kind of Katowice 2015 look, depending on how they use it, but on the other hand, they could screw it up and we might end up with something more like the Doritos from Clone 2015 or the horrible star stickers from DreamHack Cluj-Napoca. So, it depends. It could go well, it could go bad. We're going to have to wait and find out. But nonetheless, I still feel that there's potential, and hopefully we will end up with something that's pretty cool. So anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. Unfortunately, before I go, I do have some bad news. Even though I've only just come back to making videos, I'm actually about to go away for a week to go swimming in crocodile and shark and box jellyfish infested waters. So I won't be able to release any more videos unless I make it back. Sorry about that, guys. I do have something hopefully interesting planned next though, if I'm still alive in a week's time. In the meantime though, make sure you don't miss out on the knife giveaway I'm running. The link to enter is in the description below. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.